Sorry about that. Someone came in my room. You heard someone talking, right? It was my younger brother. Younger step brother. Asked about food, right? I already ate my food. I had my shawarma. After this video, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna take a nice 30-minute walk. Get like some more alcohol. I've been really stupid. Yeah, because I got my birthday money. So birthday money is free to blow, right? That's why I'll get. But starting tomorrow, I'll be more serious. I got my Casa Greek check. I put that in my savings. But Casa Greek is pretty much done now. They hired another guy. As me at Casa Greek is not happening anymore, man. I'm on call, but chances are it's done because my Coco Fruity boss man. It wasn't his fault. It was the other dishwasher's fault. He fucking what? The week I fucking get the Casserie job, he gets supposedly injured with his wrist, and now my boss needs me full time at Coco Fruity, and it fucked up my fucking schedule with Casa Greek, and now they cut all my hours. And I hope my Coco Fruity boss gives me 5 to 6 shifts a week. That way I can make my $1,000. Otherwise, I have to look for another job, a part time job maybe. Denties, Denties. There's restaurants in. I might apply to. I might apply to the British, but the British you close at like till like 2 in the morning, which is too stressing. I don't want to close at 2 in the morning and wake up and I have work the next day. It's too stressing. But there's other restaurants in Elmer I can apply to. Obviously. Anyways, I'm sidetracking because I want to get that bike so bad. I showed you guys the bike. Nice bike, huh? Yeah, it's a pretty nice bike for a guy who's working minimum wage. That's my point. Some Sarah. Why? What will you do after this? I don't know, man. There's a part of me that believes I'm gonna end up doing the four movies: The Great Escape and They're Unique. There's a part of me that I'm gonna do The Matrix. I don't know. But $2 billion is a lot of money for Warner Bros. Hence why I'm overpaying them. Hence why they might agree to my deal. Because $2 billion is a lot of money for the company, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm helping out the company a lot. $2 billion is a lot of money. You can make what, like 10 movies with that kind of money, man. Yeah, 10, 12, 13 movies with that kind of money. 50 movies. It's a lot of money for Warner Bros. Literally speaking, I should be paying like maybe 300 million for the rights. Because I'm generous, I'm gonna overpay them. I'll pay them a nice $2 billion. Because the brand, now that I know the brand's in my hands, it's worth more. That's why I'm paying them $2 billion. That way they make a lot of money for themselves. And what? And the Warner Bros is happy. But if they want like $4 billion, I'm like, yeah, you guys are now ripping me off. I'm not gonna pay you that. You're fucking crazy. Yeah, $2 billion is, I'm not going hard on $2 billion. That's good enough for the rights for the Matrix. Sarah. Keanu Reeves will be in the Matrix movie, the first movie, but he's a minor role. I'll have him. I might have him. I'll have him be in the end of the movie when I die, and then what? And I see this light, and I see Keanu Reeves. He's like, I am Neo. You know what I'm saying? I remember when the Oracle told me that I wasn't really the one. She told me I was waiting for something. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I died. You know what I'm saying? And I was the one, but I never really, I never really was a chosen one. She told me I wasn't too bright. I made a lot of mental errors. I took the door on the left, but I should have taken the door on the right to save Zion. Because I never really was the one. The one I was really waiting for was you. That's what she meant. Yeah, you're creative. Yes, another life, maybe. Yeah, you're the other life. You're the seventh one. You know what I'm saying? Who has the same essence as me? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Oh, you're fucking creative. That's very creative. Yeah. I'll tell you the story. I guarantee you guys are blowing away. Yeah, Ivan. Like all your movies sound like amazing movies. Yes. The Hidden Vampire movie sounds like a masterpiece, right? Their Unique sounds like a masterpiece. The Matrix, The Great Escape, the Western Galaxy movie. I don't have an idea for that. That's way out on the road. But all my movies sound like masterpieces, guys. Yeah, because I'm a creative genius. Yeah. You know, Ivan is a creative genius. Yeah, I'm a creative genius, man. You know, yeah. What song you like better, Ivan? The Matrix song or the Tacti song? The Tacti song is better. You know what I'm saying? He is the one born inside it. 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 The seventh one born inside. The seventh one born inside. The seventh one born inside. You look at the sixth song, yeah. The Taki song is too good though, man. Peter Jackson will even put that in the movie. He's blown away by the song. Ivan, look at him. That's a beautiful song, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the sun is shining. 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 Oh, oh. His name is Tactius. His name is Tactius. Oh, shelter him, Lord, shelter him, Lord, Adonai. It's Tactius. So shelter him, Lord, so shelter. That's it. Who's I? That's an amazing song. Put that in the movie, you know what I'm saying? He's by my cheek for the movie. Why is Blind Man's Greed? Because he's a director. He's a perfectionist. Obviously, he doesn't want to fuck up the movie. Directors are perfectionists. They don't want to. They want to do their very best to make an amazing movie. They're nerds and they're perfectionists. Obviously, at the same time they want to get paid too, right? All that's in their mind is making an amazing movie and as well as getting paid. It doesn't hurt to get paid a lot of money. You get paid and you make an amazing movie. That's what I'm saying. Because all directors in Hollywood are perfectionists. They want to make the best movie possible, but not every time the movie isn't what you thought. Right? Sometimes you make a movie and you just have a bad day at the office and the movie's not that good. Sorry. Well, shelter him, Lord, shelter him, Lord, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got a beautiful music, man, for Zanus, yeah. But The Matrix and Great Escape is down the road, man. Right now, my main focus is Zanus. That's based off my novel that I wrote. The Last of Zanus, right? Yeah. Will The Matrix be better than better than the Great Escape? The Matrix one will be better than the Great Escape, but the Great Escape might perhaps be a bit more entertaining, just because it's like I don't know, 2 hours of nonstop action, obviously. But the story of the Matrix will beat it. That's why it'll be a better movie, obviously. Like I told you, there's some movies that are more entertaining, but they're not necessarily better movies. The quality of the story isn't there, but they're more entertaining to watch in terms of the spectacle, right? Like the prequels are more entertaining movies than the originals, just because of technology and there's more action. The action's better and all that stuff. But the originals has the better story. That's why it's a better movie. The end of the day, it comes down to your story, right? Matrix One is not as entertaining as Matrix 2. Matrix 2 has higher spectacle, but the story of Matrix is blows the out of the water. That's why it's a better movie. The end of the day, it comes into your story, man. You have a better story, it's a better movie. Samsara? Oh, Ivan, yeah, you have the difference between entertainment and story. There's some movies that have both. That's rare. Chances are, if a movie has spectacle, they lean more towards the spectacle, less on the story. Chances are, if the movie has story, they lean more on story, less on spectacle. I'm sorry. It's tough to do both in a movie. Chances are, if a movie has a lot of action, the story is not that great. In most cases, there's exceptions, obviously. In most cases, it's not that the story is not that great. Sarah. Like Revolutions, no offense, was not that good of a movie. It had a lot of spectacle, but the movie it's the worst of the trilogy. Revolutions, I did not like that much on theaters. I was like, what the fuck is this, man? Yeah. How do you go from Matrix 1 to this garbage? Yeah. Revolutions is garbage compared to Matrix 1. It is a big, big, big downgrade from the first one, right? It's pretty bad. It wasn't that good of a movie. The end battle with Neo and Smith was sick, but Neo dies in the end, and then what? It pissed me off, yeah. Transformers is more entertaining than Lord of the Rings. Transformers is more entertaining than Lord of the Rings. But yet, Lord of the Rings has a better story. Lord of the Rings has high spectacle, or a lot of spectacle, but not the kind of spectacle that Transformers has, right? But yet, quality-wise, the story of Lord of the Rings blows Transformers out of the water. The Transformers story is not that good, but the spectacle is amazing. It's an entertaining movie. So one of my favorite trilogies. I love Transformers. Just because it's so entertaining to watch. Transformers is the kind of movie you would love to watch when you get high. Like when you get high, Transformers is a movie for you. You get high and you watch some Transformers. You get drunk, you watch some Transformers. Because it's the spectacle and it's amazing. Amazing spectacle, yeah. Well, shelter him, lords, yeah. I put that in the movie notes then because Peter's blind by his greed, yeah. Will Peter look out for you with your salaries? Yeah, he will. You know what I'm saying, let's say I need 2,000 crewmen. I now have to cut their paycheck in half to like 80,000. Yeah, I can pay them 50K and then 30K. I have to cut it down, but they'll still work hard for me because this is more than what they make in Hollywood. Man, Peter might tell me, Ivan, don't even think about taking our money for the salary. This is enough. They don't make this in Hollywood. This is good enough. They can feed their families some money. Ivan, I'm saying, please buy my greed. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Ivan, feed your families some money. It's good enough. They'll still work hard for me, Ivan. Yeah, pay for what they're worth. Don't take out more money, Ivan. Like this is enough. Yeah, $400 is enough, more than enough. If I need 2,000 plus crewmen, if I need like 2,000 crewmen, I have to cut their paycheck in half to 80,000. And you can pay them 40K 1 year, 40K another year. That's not bad. Or you can pay them 50K 1 year and 30K another year. It's just still pretty good money. 50K is a lot of money. If you found some money, them son. Please buy my screen. I think if you found some money, yeah, because buy my screen, obviously, yeah. For Lord of the Rings, they made like 25K, 30K. Ivan, this is good enough. 50K is a good paycheck. I'd gladly work for Hollywood Comedy and do crewman work for 50K. That's good paycheck. That's good paychecks, Sarah. It's good paycheck. Almost done this video, guys. I'll make like a 40-minute video. I'm done. I made 2 videos for you guys today. That's enough. Sarah. After I'm gonna take my shower, I'm gonna go to the store and get like some more alcohol. It's my birthday money, right? Yeah, my 32nd birthday. I'm 32 years old now, guys. My birthday was yesterday, the 18th. I'm 32 years old. Ivan, you have some balls. Say that Zane's with the best movie trilogy ever made. Yeah, it will be, man. It'll be better than Star Wars. It'll be better than Lord of the Rings. It'll be better than Transformers. It'll be better than The Godfather. Better than The Matrix. It's better than all these trilogies. I'm acting the movie. Don't forget that. I'm assuming others acting in it, and you will find out what I mean when you read my book. You're looking at a masterpiece that I wrote. It's an amazing. It's an amazing what? Amazing story, man. Once you read the book, it'll finally hit your mind. Holy shit, Ivan's a gifted storyteller, man. Like, like when I read his book, I couldn't put it down. Like, it's what you keep turning the page and you binge the whole thing. Some people are gonna read in one sitting. They read all like 800 pages in one sitting because the book is so good. Yeah. Holy shit, I'm fucking hooked. This is a sick book. Yeah. This is better than Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's better than Lord of the Rings. Because Lord of the Rings, no offense, the way I see the Lord of the Rings books, in my opinion, it's like a boring masterpiece. That's why I see it. I read it and it's very dry, man. It's dated and dry. I'm like, holy shit, man. This book is a good book. It's a masterpiece. The world's amazing. But man, it can get a little bit boring sometimes in some scenes. Yeah, man. You have to force you have to force yourself to read an extra like 10 pages because some sections of the book are just a little boring. Obviously, it's not my book. My book is not like that, man. When you read it, like it's fresh and you're hooked and you read it. You know what I'm saying? And all these book nerds are like, holy shit. Ivan's book is like better than Lord of the Rings, man. This is a sick book, man. Yeah, it's a sick book. Yeah. Ivan was right. This book is worth billions. Yeah. Ivan was an average person. He'd be the next J.K. Rowling. Yeah. Obviously, but I'm not an average person. I'm the son of God. Yeah, I don't hate this. Yeah. I'm sorry. How good's your book, Ivan? Even university professors who teach creative writing, they might recommend the act. They might recommend the students to read my book. Yeah, guys, read Ivan's book, study his book. How did he come up with this kind of story? It's a masterpiece. And this is a guy who has a high school education. I have some college obviously, but I did not graduate from college. I have some college obviously, but I did not graduate from college. So I have a high school education and a bit of college, and that's it. So, sir? Yeah. And I what? I wrote a book better than Lord of the Rings. Yeah. So good. Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson are going to want to get their hands on my story so bad. I want to get my hands on this, man. Yeah. It's a masterpiece. I'm a genius. A creative genius. Even my student Ugly will be shocked. She's like, holy shit, Ivan. Ivan, like, did you really write this book on your own? I'm like, yeah, I wrote it on my own, sweetie. You know what I'm saying? She's like, holy shit. Like, you wrote this, Ivan? Like, you wrote this? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh my god, Ivan, like, this is the best, like, novel I ever read in my life, man. Like, I was so hooked reading your book, man. This is a masterpiece. Yeah, you're fucking welcome. It's because of me you get to live this life with me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I wrote it, man. Holy shit, Ivan. Like, yeah, Ivan, like, you're looking at an amazing movie for this kind of movie, Ivan. This is like better than Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's better than Lord of the Rings. People would tell me, alright, this is better than Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's better than Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll start to picture all the scenes. Yeah, Ivan, you're looking at a masterpiece, Ivan. This is a masterpiece. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I wrote a masterpiece. Yeah, man. Some sections of the book is a bit raw, though. I'm going to give you a heads up, though. So every time I go over my book, there's some sections I can tell the dialogue is a little bit raw, and other sections it's top notch. In some sections, is you can tell the rawness. You can see some of the rawness in some of the dialogue, obviously. How much of it's raw? I even a very little bit of it. Maybe 0.5% of it's raw. And the rest is top notch. 99.5% of it's top notch, yeah. Because don't forget, guys, I did everything myself. I did not hire a professional editor. When I mean editor, I mean content editor. I did not hire a content editor to edit my book. Whereas all these Traditional publishing authors, they have editors who handle all that for them. That's why their book is not as raw as mine, but my story is still better. Why don't you hire a content editor? Because I don't want anyone touching my story. I'd rather leave my full DNA in my book, have no one touch it, and leave some of the rawness in there. That way, I have my. That way, it's fully mine, my story. I don't want to hire a content editor and have him change or her change a bunch of stuff in my book. I'll be very pissed off because my Zanus is like my baby, man. I fucking wrote it. I don't want anyone touching the story, man. Yeah, man. Sarah? Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, I'd rather have no one touch it. That way the story's fully mine and leave a bit of the raw, I don't know, 0.5% of the rawness in there than have someone content edit it and they change a bunch of stuff in my book and they ruin my fucking story. I'll be pissed off. Yeah. Proofreading is fine. If you want to edit my spelling, punctuations, and grammar, that's fine. But don't touch my fucking story. I don't want anyone touching it. That's why I'm not what? Hiring a content editor, obviously. They're called copy editors, right? Yeah, copy editors are people who actually change your story. They edit your content and everything. No, I don't want anyone touching my story, man. I wrote it. I know what's best for my story. Sarah? I know what's best for my story. Yeah. And I take 80% of the pie for the profits, and Lulu takes 20. And PayPal... No, I technically take like 78% because PayPal's taking like 1.8% of the pie. Although my own. So I'm making like 70, I don't know, 8.9% of the pie. So compare the 78.9% to the 15% I make traditional publishing selling out. Yes, I'm on a Jimmy Fallon show. I'm doing book signings. I'm featured on magazines and all stuff. But like, I'm only making 50% of the money. And Penguin Random House and all those big publishing houses are taking 75% of my money. They're not even worth. And the editors are changing a bunch of stuff in my book. I lose control of my book. And what? I'm a dirty slave in Hollywood? Yeah, I'm not going to do like that, man. Yeah, man. Self-publishing is mine. I own all the rights for it. It's my book. It's my brand. I take 80% and they take 20. Lulu takes 20. And with that money, I can now start my own film entertainment company, which is better than Hollywood, and fund movies with my own cash, and I get my freedom and total financial control. I did not sell to anyone. Yeah. See the difference? Yeah. That's why my significant other cries because she knows I could just be king of my own, man. She knows that obviously. She's crazy. She knows, yeah. I don't want to miss out on not putting her life with my husband. I don't want to be left behind in Hollywood and being a dirty slave and doing all these shitty, like, $10 million budget movies. And having the gatekeepers take all my money all the time. No, like, I want to have my financial control with my husband, Ivan, and be free and see the light. I mean, movies are being featured in magazines. I don't want to be there. All you want to she's fucking crazy, yeah. But that's why she cries. Yeah, duh. She doesn't want to miss out on that incredible life, man. Like, Incredibles, yeah. And it's nice having all that money, living that kind of life, and being a famous movie star, controlling all your money, man. All the money goes to you. Yeah. She wants the money. She wants the money to go to her too. She doesn't want to be under the gatekeeper. She wants to have her financial control with me, obviously. She has the keys like me, right? My significant other has the keys like me. We're both God. And she obviously has the keys too. And that's why you guys know about the mess and everything, because she has the keys too, obviously. We both have the keys. She's meant to have financial control of me. She's not meant to be under the gatekeepers in Hollywood. No. Sarah? Yeah. That's why God gave us the keys, obviously. That way we can control our own money. Yeah. I'm sorry? Taking a shower after this. Yeah. So Peter gets his 814 million deal, and Mel Gibson gets his 400 million, or I don't know, 70 million American deal. It's good deal for both guys. I will double that. I'm like, Peter, I'm not paying you double that. You're fucking greedy. It's greedy. Because he wants like $600 million in his bank. I'm like, no, Peter. I'm not paying anymore. Ivan, like, man, this is nothing. I'm like, no, like, it's not nothing. It's a good chunk of a good chunk of the money, man. This is enough. You're just greedy. Yeah. Ivan, like, if you make your $7 million, $600 million is nothing. If you make $7 million, Ivan, it's a good chunk of it, Peter. You're being greedy. Don't forget, Amazon's taking 20% of the cut. This is enough. I'm not paying any more than this, man. $45 is enough, but you're just fucking greedy. This is Ivan. This is like double Middle of the Rings, yeah. Some I do, obviously. Peter's greedy, obviously. He's a greedy pig. Ivan, yeah, he's greedy, man. He's a greedy animal. He's greedy. He's a greedy pig. Mel's greedy too. What about more of that? I'm like, no, Mel. It's enough. Will Peter try and get a piece of the game? Yeah, his agent might try and get a piece of the game too. I'm like, no. You're not getting a piece of the game. This is enough. But the main thing he'll try and get a piece of is the box office. Because that's where I'm making most of the money, right? That's what he really wants. The box office and the merch too. He might try and push for maybe $150, $200 in merch. I'm like, no, Peter. You're fucking greedy. $105 million is enough. That's like 100, I don't know, 20 some $1 million in New Zealand money. It's enough, man. You're just greedy. But the box office is what he wants a piece of, obviously. He wants a big chunk of that. So that's where I'm making the most money, right? You make more money off the box office or the merch, Ivan? The box office. Because not everyone will buy the merch. See, in Hollywood, most companies make more money off the merch. But for my movies, it's the box office because everyone wants to see that Ivan movie. Ivan and 7 other movies, Sarah. Yeah. That's why he wants a bigger chunk of that. He wants a bigger chunk of the 4K Blu-ray box office. Yeah, he's greedy, Peter. He's a greedy pig. I will double that. I'm like, no, I'm not paying you double. You fucking greedy, Peter. I mean, you're being rude saying he's a greedy pig. Well, I'm sorry, man. Like, he is a greedy pig, man. I read the book, man. Like, I was shocked. Like, finding out that he made $250 and those other actors made 250K, man. Like, that's when you know he's greedy. And after making that money, he still took New Line to court because he wanted more. He was owed more money, which is understandable, obviously, because he owed more money. But that's when you know he's greedy. He wanted more after making $250 million. He's greedy, man. He's a greedy pig. I did some research, obviously. For King Kong, he made like 20 million base, and he took I think like it was like a percentage of the gross, and Peter made like $100 million, something like that, for King Kong for the royalties. And for the Hobbit, he did the same thing that he did for Lord of the Rings. He took a good chunk of it. All the royalties went to him, and he got paid a rich salary too. And those Hobbit actors made shitty money, like 300, 250K. The dwarf actors. The only ones who got paid pretty good money were like Martin Freeman and the other guy, the Dwarf King guy. They made like $1 million or like $2 million or something like that. The other dwarf actors made their 250, 300K for the Hobbit movie. They made shitty money, and Peter took all the money from himself too for that too. Yeah, he's greedy, man. He's a greedy pig. Yeah. The New Line executives even said Jackson's greedy. They said it in the book, I think, if I remember. Yeah, like we already paid Peter his $250 million. That's enough. They owed him more money, obviously. He was entitled to the money, obviously. Like Jackson is just being greedy. Yeah, they said he's a greedy pig. Yeah, he's greedy. He's a greedy animal, Jackson. Peter Jackson. He's greedy, man. That's why you have to be careful for him. You have to be careful for Peter Jackson. He's greedy. He's a greedy pig. He's greedy. I can do it. I know you're not paying you double. You're fucking greedy, man. He's a greedy pig. He's greedy, though. So he's a greedy pig. I'm saying. But he'll accept the $800 million deal because it's the biggest contract I ever directed. It's a massive contract. He's just greedy. He wants a bit more. But Ivan, I'm good. This is good enough. This is good enough for me, Ivan. This is like double more than double I made for Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Thank you, Ivan. You'll tell me, Ivan, thank you. His agent will tell me, Ivan, thank you. You're very generous. You know what I'm saying? You made sure Peter's taken care of. This is a good paycheck for him. Yeah, it's a good paycheck for him, Peter. Because he's greedy, he wants a bit more. He wants his billion bill because he's greedy. He wants a bit more in his bank. He's a greedy pig, yeah. Ivan, can I get a nice like $600 of that? I'm like, no. $45 is enough. Because if he gets his $600 million, he now signed his billion deal in New Zealand money. Because he wants that $550 million in his bank because he's greedy. Obviously. Or even 850, he gets 1.3 and he makes like $800 million double. He wants $800 million in his bank, 600, 700 million in his bank because he's greedy. Obviously, he's a greedy pig. Yeah. But something like deal though, $800 million deal is a massive contract. It's the biggest contract ever in movie history for any director. No director ever signed that kind of deal. Yeah. Obviously. And I also give you perks, and I gave you an unlimited budget. That's why you'll be happy. Obviously. You're gonna see how excited he is, or Mel. They're gonna be happy. Obviously. And I was doing this video. That's why I say this is the best movie children remain movie history, obviously. And I was doing this is the first video. It's Ivan Amir. I'm signing up. Please, I'm gonna take my shower and go get my drink, and I'll enjoy showing you guys afterwards. Ivan Amir. I'm signing up. Peace, guys. Bye. Talk to you soon.